The following episode of Dad vs. Daughter was made possible by a contribution from Bezier Games. Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the daughter.
Megan, what are we going to play today?
We're going to play Maglev Metro, and this is from Bezier Games.
Yeah, this is a game where we are going to be playing actually in Berlin. We're going to be laying down track, we're going to be building stations, and more importantly, we're going to be transporting passengers, both humans and robots,
Kind of weird,
to different places. So check it out. We have the board set up for a two-player game. The warehouse, factory, and lab, those are going to be randomly placed on those three spots on our player board. And depending on the player count, that determines which and how many of the robot figures that we have on there. So we have three different robot colors. We have copper, gold, and silver. And those are going to be delivered to the warehouse, factory, and lab where your colors match up. The same with our normal passengers. We have pink in the office. We have, what do you call that, lavender in the store.
Lilac, yeah.
We have, what's that, like a
It's like
peach?
a
Coral
red, yeah.
For the embassy, and then we have purple for the studios. We each have a player board, and you can see we have actions 1 and 2 there. These are the things we're going to be taking actions on. So we have track, we have move, which is going to be moving our train. We have capacity, which is how many passengers that we can put in our train. Pickup is how many we can pick up at a time. Drop off, how many we basically drop off at a station. Refill station, we're going to be pulling passengers out of this nice velvety bag. Adjust will allow us to move robots on our board. We have built station, which is going to allow us to build these stations down here that are not yet on the board. And then we have reverse train, because if our train is in such a way that it is not at the end of the line, we want to change directions, we basically have to use that ability. We can get extra actions if we fill in these rows. So you can see silver, gold, bronze, and another silver robot there. A couple of pinks and a couple of corals for that row, and then a couple of lilacs and a couple of purples for that. In order to deliver certain passengers and build certain stations, we have to first unlock them, and that's what this section down here is for. So you can see that the pink and the lilac only need robots, but when you get into the coral and the purple, you actually need some of the other colored passengers there. Over here we have end of game bonuses. So we're always going to get 1 point for every pink, 1 point for every lilac, 2 for every coral, and 2 for every purple that we have on our board. But if you are able to fill that row, you're going to get an extra point for each one of those, or I should say column. If you complete the row, you're going to get extra points for the links. Normally you would get a point for every link, and a link is considered between 2 stations. You would get an extra point for each one of those rows. Now we're going to start the game with 4 bonus cards. We can always complete 1, but if we unlock these, we will be able to complete up to 3 extra ones. Since we start with 4, then if we had all these filled in, we could actually score all 4 of our bonus cards. So you can see in this demo, this is the American Metro Company. Megan, what is your company?
Mine is Coaster 2.0.
Megan is blue. I am green, and I am Rocky Top Tube, which is really kind of an odd name. The stations that are not built shows us how many robots are going to start there. We put those and we draw those out of the bag based on how many of those icons that are on each of the spots. So you can see we have 2 in most of those. Some of those are 1. Also, the stations that are not built, they're going to start with one of the passengers of that type on each one of those. And when you build that station, then you get to put this on your board. And then when you place it onto one of the empty station spots, then as long as these don't match what station you're putting down, then they'll be at that station and you can pick up and deliver them. All right, so I think that's a pretty good overview of the rules. So let's get ready to play. The game comes with this really snazzy first player token that I think is really kind of cool.
It's chunky too, like it's got some weight.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. So I will ask, Megan, would you like this And I don't even get to finish.
Yep.
And Megan's already saying she's going to be first player. So the first thing that she's going to do is she is going to place her little train on one of these stations, and she gets to choose which one of those passengers that she wants. We're each going to start with one of each type of robot. And so after we place our train there and collect that robot, we are going to then start filling in those on our board. And I realize you can't see everything on our boards, but we'll talk through it. Okay, so Megan is first to act here. So she's going to place her train on one of those stations and collect one of the robots of her choice. And then now she'll place all of her robots. We each start with one of each.
So I'm putting the silver in the track, the gold in the build station, and the bronze in the reverse train section.
Okay, I think I will start. Do I want to start there? I think I'll start where you're at.
Okay.
And I will take that gold. So I will place, before I forget, one in my build station so that I can actually build, one in my track, one in, let's see, let's put him on my move. And I'll put one down here in my unlock. Okay.
Alright, I'm going to spend both of my actions because building over water costs 2. So I'm building that guy there and that track piece there.
That's all your actions.
Yep.
I think I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to
Over
build
water.
track there. And so that's going to be one action. And then I think for my second action, I'm going to build a piece of track there and here.
Okay. So I'm going to move and pick up. And that's my turn.
All right, I'm going to build a warehouse. So I get my gold robot. Yeah, I'm going to place him there.
Bronze.
Oops. There we go.
Top.
And I'm going to place him. There.
Okay.
So that was one.
Yeah.
One action. And then my second action is I will move my train that way. Now, it does say that you should keep your train oriented in the direction that you were moving. That's because if I were to build an extra track onto there, then I would need to follow basically to the end of that line.
Okay. I'm going to move over here and drop off the gold. Put it down there. Unlock passenger station. That's it.
So I am going to build here, and then I am going to build, you know what, I'm going to build this lab.
Okay.
So I'm going to put that there. So that's my 2 turns, and I'm going to place him in my unlocked pastures. So now I have the lilac
So do I, yeah.
Unlocked.
So I am going to, let's see. I'll place the little one there, top of that, and I will build a store right there. Take the lilac.
I think I'm going to build over here. Oops. And you have a finite number of curved pieces.
Big and small.
Oops.
Okay.
Nope.
That you got to use another bit.
I got to use a big. Because these have to line up. So that's one, and then I'm going to build this factory. Place that there. Does that say Osborne? Oh, I thought it said Osborne.
No.
I was thinking of
Spider-Man.
Oscorp.
It's Oscorp factory.
And I'm going to place him there, so now I've unlocked my pink.
Okay.
as well. So that is my turn.
Put the lilacs in the bag when I built that station.
You can always look in the bag and see what is in there. You just can't do it when you're trying to draw out, because then you could pick what you wanted.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up bronze, and since I'm not at the end of the line, I'm gonna use a turn to reverse.
Okay.
Or an action to reverse. There we go.
I will pick up that bronze.
You're gonna move.
And then I will move up to the lab.
Okay.
There, yes.
So then I'm gonna move and drop off.
So you can see turns can go fairly quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I will drop off him at the lab.
Would you like to pick up?
I am going to place that on my capacity, and I will pick up 1.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up that guy and keep going over here.
Okay. I will do another pickup action, since I have a 2 capacity now, and then I will move down to the factory.
Okay. Dropping off silver, and I will do a refill. Only pulling out 1. So it's a lilac.
Okay. I am going to do basically 2 drop-offs there as my actions, because I count my drop-off as only 1. And I'm actually going to place those in my pickup and my drop-off. So now I can pick up 2 at a time, drop off 2 at a time, and carry 2 at a time.
Yep. Alright, I am going to... I'm going to, let's see, build. Nope, can't use that one. And that one, so I gotta use a straight piece there, and then we will build an office.
Since I am at the end of the line, I'm going to go ahead and pick up both of those passengers.
Okay.
And then I can move 2, and since I'm at the end, I don't have to pay to turn around. So yeah, just go ahead and move me up to the lab.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to move down here and pick up the gold. That's it.
Alright, I'm going to drop off the bronze, and then I will move on to the warehouse.
Okay. End of the line, so I don't have to turn around for an action. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, because my movement's only 1.
Okay. I will drop off there, and where do I want to put him? I think I'll go ahead and I'll fill my capacity. And do I want to do that? No, what? I'm going to go with my move. That's what I'll do.
You good?
I still have 1 more.
Okay.
So I can move up to 3. So I'm going to go, and since I'm headed this direction, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I'm gonna move 1, drop off 1.
All right. I will pick up this bronze and silver, and I'm at the end of the line, so I can turn around, and I will move 1, 2.
Okay. I'll go ahead and pick up the silver for 1, and then
You're
move
turning
1.
around.
Yeah. So yeah.
Since you got that
Yes.
line there.
Yeah. That's all I can do.
Right. So I will drop off the silver, and I think I'm going to put him on the refill. Yeah, I'm going to put him on the refill. And then I will move, and I'm going to go up to the lab. Yep. So there we go.
So I'm, oops. just moving. That's all I can do.
Oh, your move is only one?
Yep.
Okay. I will drop off at the lab. And then I'm actually going to build. Let's see. I'm going to put him in the reverse. There. And then I am going to build here. Yep.
Okay. And dropping off. And I will build.
Oh, all of these pinks actually should have been in the bag.
Yeah.
So now we have a bunch of pinks and a bunch of lilacs in there, and few robots left.
That's all I'll do.
Okay. I'm going to build. Do I want to build? Which one do I want to build? Do I want to build the store or the office? I can build either one. And you know what? I'm going to build the office.
Right next to the other office?
Yeah. Well, it's an office district. So I get that pink, and I think I'm going to put him there. My bonus. And then I will move, since I'm facing that way anyway, I'm going to go all the way down to the office. And that is my turn. The thing I like about the board is it shows which passengers you can put in each slot. So you actually don't make mistakes. It's like only the human passengers can go over on your right side and for your extra actions. And your robots can't.
This. And then I'm building a studio.
What kind of studio is it?
It's a dance studio.
A dance studio. All right, I will pick up those.
Could be a paint studio. That's what the icon is.
Yeah, pick up those two.
I'm gonna make it a dance room.
And because I'm at the end of my line, I'll turn around and I will move to the factory.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up this guy for one and reverse.
Okay, I will drop off my silver, and then I will move to the warehouse.
Okay.
My silver guy, where do I put him?
1, 2, and
I'm gonna move him, I think I'll add him in my capacity.
I moved.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop off my gold, and I'm gonna put him on my move. So my move is completely filled. And then I think I'm gonna do a refill. So I can grab two, give it a nice little shake, and as long as it's not a gold robot, it's two pinks.
Yep.
Do you think they're both named Danny?
Danny Pink.
Danny Pink.
He's probably digging a well.
Digging a well?
Yeah. Ugh, I did not like him. I'm gonna drop off this guy over here at the store, and then go ahead and move me to the studio, please. Thank you.
And we're just going to turn it around.
Yep. It's the end of the line.
Actually, I shouldn't, because you might want to build on the end of that. I will go ahead and I will pick up those two pink passengers, and then I will turn around. Use my reverse train action there.
Go ahead and spend my 2 actions on picking up those people, please.
You're still at only 1 on pickup?
Yep.
Okay. My move is up to 3, so I'm gonna.
You're 4.
No, I am 4, so I will move all the way down to the
1,
office
2, 3.
there, and I can drop off up to 2, which is what I have. So I'll drop those 2 off. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And well, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna fill those in there.
Okay. So now my move is at 2. So go ahead and turn me around, end of the line.
And
so
then you're gonna go
1 and 2.
All right, I'm going to do a refill if I can. I'm going to look and see if how many robot things are left. There's a couple. So I'm going to do a refill. I can refill up to 2. And as long as I pulled a pink, so I'm going to put the pink aside. So he's going to go there. And I think, oh, there's a lavender.
So the pink go back in the bag.
The pink goes back in the bag.
So I have to pick up.
Yeah, I'll pick up both of them.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna move over here and drop off.
Okay. I can move up to 4, and since I'm at the end of the line, I get to turn around. So take me all the way to the warehouse, please.
2, 3.
And I will drop off the gold.
Okay.
And I think he's the last gold. We still got a couple over here on the board, but
yeah.
Where do I put this guy? I'm going to put him on the refill.
Okay.
And there is a thing about if you get another color that you can actually put them in front and slide, because those first ones will take anything, but all the rest of them have to be a certain color.
Yep.
But my refill is gold, so.
How many robots do we have?
I don't think there's any left in the bag.
Yeah, there's 1 gold in the bag and 2 bronze.
Oh, there is a gold couple?
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, I'm gonna do 1 refill.
Shake it up, Betty.
And it's pink. That's fine. I'll pick up the pink.
Okay. I will move, and like you said, I can move up to 4. So 1, 2, 3, and I will drop him off. Place him right there.
Okay. Move and drop off.
Okay. I'm going to refill. So I can refill 3 now, which is nice.
Oh, good.
And I can put all 3 of those on there.
Yep. You can pick up all 3.
I can only pick up 2.
Your capacity.
My capacity is 4, but my pickup's only 2.
Wow.
So I'm actually going to pick up, you know what, I'm going to leave Mr. Bronze there. I'm going to pick up the gold and Mr. Pink.
Okay.
From Reservoir Dogs. Steve Buscemi was Mr. Pink. They're all like different colored.
Okay. I'm turning around and I'm picking up.
I'm at the end of the line, so I'll turn around there, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll drop off the gold.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to put him on the pickup.
All right. Move in.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I cannot, because I need a bronze for that. I'm going to put him on the refill.
Okay.
So now I can pull 4.
All right. So I move in, drop it off. Okay.
All right. I will move. Yep, all the way down there, and I'll drop him off. Thank you.
Okay. I'll do 1 refill. It's pink. And then I'll pick it up.
Now, I'm going to do a refill. So I'm picking out 4. So whoops, that was 1 too many.
2 pinks go back in the back.
Oh yeah, the 2 pinks go back
So
to
the
the back.
purple
Well,
would have
I'll
stayed
just,
out. Realistically.
well, there we go.
Would you like to pick up any purples?
I can pick up 2.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and pick up 2.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn around and move.
All right.
Okay.
I will go ahead and pick up the other 2.
Okay. And then you can move 4.
I can move 4.
So you turn around, 'cause you're at the end of your line. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna drop them off. And I'll refill. And it's pink, so I can't do that. And it's a bronze. So we have, I'm gonna do something. Not many.
Yeah, the end of game trigger happens when you have placed at least 1 of every type of building and the bag is empty. So we still have to place that emissary one in order to
Embassy.
what did I say, emissary?
Yeah.
All right, so you're good?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I can only drop off 2, so I will drop those 2 guys off. And I'm gonna place 1 here. And 1 there.
Gonna pick up him and turn around. Okay. Very exciting.
All right. I will drop these guys off. Since I can drop off up to 2.
What else?
I think I'll refill. And I can refill up to 4.
It's gonna be all that's left in the bag.
That's all we got
There's like
left is
3
4.
left in the bag.
Oh, there is only 3.
Purple
Unfortunately,
can't go out.
that one can't go out, so he's going to go back in the bag.
Okay.
So that was drop off and refill.
Move and drop off.
Keep you headed in the right direction. I will pick up, and I can pick up 2, so I'll pick up these 2 pink. And I'm at the end of my line, so I'm going to go 1, 2,
We didn't put purple in the
3,
bag, that's why.
4.
The dark purple.
Oh, when we built that, yeah, we
So,
should have done that.
Yeah. We should have
That would have changed some things,
be a
but
purple on there, but oh well. Oops.
this is why we do the videos, so that you can learn from our mistakes.
Yeah.
Learn what not to do.
You good?
Yes, I'm good. I
Okay.
moved.
I'm gonna demolish this piece.
And demolishing is
A trap.
basically the same type, it's based on your level of ability. So you can actually demolish 2, or you could demolish 1 and place 1, I believe.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna refill that station to purple. Oh, I can't pick them up because I tore it down.
all right, I will move and drop off for my turn.
Oop.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
I will pick them up and I will move down there. Okay.
Let's go ahead. I'm going to refill that station. Actually, I'm going to look first to see what we have. That's it.
Purples.
One lilac and 3 purples.
Mm-hmm. We can't even take purple.
I cannot, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to refill. So all of those can go on that spot.
Okay.
And the bag is empty.
Yes,
However,
still
the
have
game,
embassy.
yeah, we still have the embassy on the board. I'll pick up that lilac because he's the only one I can pick up.
Okay.
So that'll be my turn.
Go ahead and move me to the studio and drop off, please.
Mhm. All right, I am at the end of my line, so let's go ahead and move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll just go ahead and move there.
Okay.
The rest of my turn.
Okay, go ahead and put that one there.
Here?
Yeah, right there.
You sure you want here or you want
no,
there?
that's fine. We'll build the store.
I'm going to build the store there. That's what I was going to do.
Well, sorry, you can't do
I
that.
was going to do that. So now
How can you do that? You don't even have a track going out there.
I was going to build.
Well, you can't now.
I know. So I'll drop this guy off. Yeah, I'll put him right there. Do I want to pick up a bronze? Yeah, I'll pick up the bronze.
Okay. Go ahead and move me to the store there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Build. Move and you build.
Yep.
Well, I am at the end of my line, so I will move to the lab and I will drop him off. And I'm going to put, do I want to put him on the dust? Yeah, I'll put him there. So I can adjust 2 robots if I need to.
Alright, I'm going to build a studio
Oh.
here. Go ahead and plop that in for me, please.
Oh, that's what you're going to do. Aha.
What? And then move.
And then move. Okay. Whoa. I can't go to there. He's got to be all the way up there.
Yeah.
which I was here,
So
I think.
that would have worked.
So 1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, yeah. So either way.
Same amount.
But yeah, I can't go there. I don't think I've dropped anybody off there.
I don't think you have.
I think I'm going to build.
Okay.
That's going to be 1. And then,
Okay.
yeah, 2. And then my final build, I will build here.
No, that's not lining up.
Oh, I need my other one. Yeah, you're right. Oops. That was my small. I'm going to put the big one there. Yeah, lining up is very
So
important.
then you got to flip your other straight piece.
Oops.
Reverse it. There you go.
There we go. And I have 1 left. And let's put that here.
I think you have the store bonus card, I'm guessing.
So that was my 2 actions.
Okay.
I did 2 builds.
And I can pick up both of those silvers.
Okay.
And I can move for 2, so move me back to the other store, or studio, sorry.
So
1, 2.
Okay.
Yep. Because I was at the end of the line, so I could reverse.
I have to reverse. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Go ahead and move me 1, 2.
1, 2.
And then 3, 4. 2 movements.
Okay.
Okay.
I will go 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will load these guys up. I was afraid you were going to take them from me.
No, it's fine. You good?
Yes.
Okay. I'm dropping off because I can drop off too. Pop in there, and I will.
Now you have the ability to build the emissary. Embassy. I don't know why I keep wanting to say emissary.
Emissary.
I do not have any of my large curves left. I have 1 of my small curves.
Actually, no. So I dropped off. And then I will.
My bag is empty.
Yeah, it's empty.
So we have no more
Other than the red.
other than the red or the coral and the purple.
Yeah, purple over here. Yeah.
And then of course these 2.
Yeah. Gonna demolish that. So I believe all the pinks are out now.
Yes, all the pinks.
Yeah, so I'll do that, and then I will build there.
All right, so we're going to do this. We are going to demolish this as 1 and that one down there as 1 because I don't need to go there anymore.
Okay.
And then I will do another build here. I think that's the one I'm going to have to do. And I realize I'm going to have to do this in my next turn, but yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
All right, so that's my turn.
You good?
I am good.
All right. End of the line. Move up here. And then I'm gonna demolish this piece. And build that there. Okay.
Oh, so you demolished 2 pieces that went down there, and now you've made a big loop. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to place the, whoops, wrong one.
Big one.
That was the big one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Do I only have 2 little ones? Have I not done this right?
Nope, you got 2 littles.
And I need 2 bigs.
You can demolish this one. That's a big.
Yeah, let me go ahead and demolish that. So technically that's 1 action, and my second action is to do that.
You good now?
I am good now.
Okay. I'm gonna build. That guy here.
Oh, so now all these guys can go in the bag.
And gonna refill my station. I'm not.
Okay. So I will build this here.
You can't build that.
I can't build that.
I wondered why you were moving up there. I'm like, you can't build anything, but I'm not gonna stop you.
You're right, I can't. All right, so my last turn was kind of a waste. I am at the end of my line because I can't go that way anymore, so I will go and move to here and drop off.
All right. I'm picking up. Moving.
Moving right along.
Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's refill and pick up because all that's left in the bag are goods.
Let's just do that. Oh, I don't know why I'm even bothering with that. I'm going to destroy these that I've just built, so I wasted my turn doing all that. So that's going to take 2 to destroy that one, and then, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and take this one out. All right, that's my turn.
Okay, I'm moving and dropping.
Moving and dropping.
Yep. Okay.
And you're going to pick him up?
Nope, I just moved and dropped.
No, are you going to pick him up on your next turn?
Possibly. You can't get up there, so.
Well, I could if I decided to build.
If you want to, go for it. I don't care.
Yeah, but if you take him, of course I've built for nothing already.
So, I mean,
so let's just go ahead and destroy this.
Why not?
Yeah. Destroy that, and then I will build, let's see, one there. And then I will build over troubled water. Here.
Picking up. I'm moving.
Stinker.
Why would I not?
I know. I got nothing really, anything else I can do.
I mean, you can't even pick up red people.
No.
So it's kind of pointless for you going up there.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm going to pass my turn.
You're going to pass?
Well, I could do an adjust, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm passing.
Okay, I'm dropping off. It doesn't really matter at this point, honestly. Because I can just keep refilling the station and going back and forth.
Yeah.
But I might as well, because that will end game.
Yeah. Are we got anything left in the bag?
You have one.
No.
That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
I will pass.
Okay, I'll refill.
And then load.
And load them. Okay.
And then I'll pass.
Okay.
And you'll move and unload.
I'll reverse.
Nope. Oh, reverse and move.
I'll move.
I'll pass.
And I will just drop off 1. Only space I have.
Although, technically, when you emptied the bag, that ended
That's
the game.
fine. I mean, this doesn't really matter. So.
Yeah,
okay.
it doesn't. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and the score sheet or the score pad shows us everything that we are going to score on. So we're going to do that off camera, and then we'll come back. We'll go ahead and award the trophy, though. So as you can see, Dad eked out a win, 54-46. So I kind of screwed up because by abandoning that, I cost myself a point on the link bonus. I completed 3 out of my 4 gold cards, which is all I could complete anyway.
I could score all of mine, but I did not complete all of mine, unfortunately.
Yeah, you had that one where you had to connect those.
Yeah, and I thought I did, but I didn't.
And overlap.
Colorblind.
So yeah, so I think, I mean, you were doing pretty good, especially there at the end when I really wasn't doing anything, which I should have been doing. Like I said, I should have been connecting the stations, which would have given me more points. But because you normally beat me at this,
I do.
And you've won a majority of the games.
And I could tell I was like, this is just not a good game for me. I wasn't getting, you know, the colors I wanted, and then you were kind of just building, and I'm like, yeah, I probably should have rearranged some of my robots, but oh well.
Yeah, and we can discuss that more in the review, which now it's time to get to what we think.
You won, so I'll let you go first.
All right, this is it's a decent pick up and deliver game, and it plays pretty fast. Now we've only played this with 2 players, but you know it's okay. It's not complicated. It's an easy enough.
It can be complicated.
Yeah, and like I said, I screwed up on how I was trying to build stuff, and that was just kind of a little wonky thing. So learn from my mistakes there. But overall, I think the gameplay is fine. I like the fact that you have to be able to unlock the passengers in order to build those stations and to transport those. So it's not, you can't just jump on doing everything at once. You've got to, work up to that. And I also like how, and I'll use this other player board, how you have to basically fill, these in order to up your actions, so to speak, to get more out of them. And like I had mentioned too, it's nice to see on the board which colors go in which slots, which what you can put there. So I thought that was that's pretty nice. What do you think of gameplay?
I think it's cool. It's a very interesting concept. I mean, at its core, it's a pick up and deliver. But I think it's interesting, like you said, how you kind of have to build up before you can do certain actions. I think it's just interesting kind of building your own routes and kind of maybe changing the gameplay based on where you put some of the stations. So then it changes your strategy and how you get to them. So, I mean, this can be kind of complicated. It was a little bit at first for me just because I have to remember, hey, you can only have like one in, one out from each station. You can't just keep, because it's very easy just to go like, oh, I want to do that then, and then be like, oh, there's 3. So that's kind of something you kind of have to like remind yourself because it's easy to slip into that. But overall, I think it's a good game. I think the components are what make the game though. I love visually how this looks on the table. It has really good table presence, I think. These acrylic, station or tracks I think are cool. I like that the stations, kind of fit in like a puzzle. I think that's cool. It's easy enough to read and see from across the table. I don't know color-wise if I would have chosen a lilac and a purple. I think I might have just done a purple and picked something else because sometimes I'll think the lilac is a gray station, personally.
Yeah, depending on the light.
So that could kind of be a little bit of a thing. Another thing, this isn't really, like the pieces, the little passengers aren't good for colorblind people. You can't tell that, but I mean, obviously you can tell the stations apart, but if you're trying to look at
icons,
that, that's a little bit trickier. But I think the people, your passengers fit very well into your trains. Like your trains are kind of cool that you can do that. I do kind of wish maybe they were notched a little in the inside.
Yeah, because they have a tendency to fall down and lay down in the train.
In life, and because then it turns into a sleeper train.
And speaking of
it's cool.
Speaking of the trains, these are really sharp. And we showed these off in the unboxing too, but these, they have a metal bottom on there. They're nice acrylic sides, and they're nice colors. And these, there's some heft to them. These are pretty nice.
Yeah, I think the components are cool. My one gripe about the components, and I don't know if there was a way they could have done this differently, especially with the board kind of being, recessed to put these in, is it shows the wear and tear very quickly. We have not played this game too much where I think the board should be showing that level of deterioration. And I even pointed that out, I believe, in our unboxing, especially if you flip this over and look at New York, you can really see when you put this board together, because it is like a puzzle, it tears the cardboard finish, which I think is like my only gripe.
You were talking about these, being able, and they've got this set up even for 4 players.
Yeah.
Based on their color, where those are going to fit over the other tiles, which I think is really kind
of. I do
think
neat. That's nice. It's easy to see across the board. But yeah. What's the best? Okay, I got this part.
There we go. So you can see, here's the Manhattan side, and the difference is you have this big hub piece that goes here in Grand Central Station, and the one in, one out does not apply here because you can go out from all the different hubs.
You just can't like make a circle.
And you can't build in Central Park.
Yeah.
So that's really about the only difference in the maps. I like the Berlin side a little bit better because I think you have a little bit more freedom in where you're building.
I like this side better when I played it. But because you have the hub, you know, acting as the place for all the robots to go to, you only have then one factory, warehouse, and lab to distribute, but you still have 2 of every other. But like I was saying, though, you can kind of see here where it's already peeling, even on the bottom, it's kind of... So I don't know if there's a way to get around that.
That's part of the problem with a modular board like this, which I do know that, you know, because this is a multi-layer board, because you have those indented slots. I don't know if that's why they went for a board like this.
I don't know.
Instead of having just like a normal player board or a normal game board where you could wrap the ends, and you obviously wouldn't have that. I'm sure they looked at, you know, a lot of different options, but yeah, that's a valid thing, because this is already starting to peel off, and we've only played this
a handful
4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
So
I mean, just even when we took it out to put it together, first time I was like, oh, this is not good. So obviously, if you do enjoy this game and you're gonna get it to the table a lot, it's gonna start showing, you know, more of this the more you play. So that's kind of the negative on it. Overall, though, I think, like I said, I think the components are good, though, for everything else. I do like, you know, everything's very easy to read. The iconography, the studio on this side kind of blends in into the background. Obviously, you know, you're going to put, you know, the chunky studio station there. However, kind of looking at that, the colors, I don't know if I would have chose those colors.
Yeah.
But I get they couldn't choose, like, primaries.
The finish on the cards, and there are a lot of these bonus cards. You're going to get one of each of these different types. So there's going to be a lot of different factors for your end of game scoring that you can consider. And you can see this is always going to be, you know, you're going to get points for a particular color of passenger. Here, this is more about your board. This is going to be about the tracks, and this one is kind of a, you know, connect the tracks and you get those points. But there's a whole stack of each one of those.
But it's not a linen finish.
No, it is not. But the finish on the cards are fine. Plus they're white bordered, so that's also going to help and prevent the chipping that you see on black bordered cards.
Yeah, absolutely.
So component wise, we really love some of the components. We're just not wild about how the board goes. And then of course the nature of the player boards. With these being dual layered, you are going to get some warping. You can see they kind of curve up a little bit. It's not bad, but it is there. I think the art on the board, the game board, is minimalistic, but it doesn't need to be anything special.
No. I mean, I think it's a really cool concept. I do know visually, you know, once you start getting it to the table, it does kind of, you know, it looks better. Even non-gamers might be intrigued just because of these pieces. I know Mom looked at our game table set up the other day and she's like, what are these? Like she was picking them up and looking at them because it is cool to look at.
I think that is the cool part of the game, is being able to not only, you know, have that blend seamlessly into the board, but being able to put, you know, another players on there.
However you want. Yeah, well, obviously that's not a valid.
You can't do that, but
yes.
But like here's your straight piece here. So, you know, putting that there. And like I said, it's they did a good job for the other 2 colors. They're going to be in different spots so that you can always do that.
Yeah.
So I think that was cool.
The only thing is you might want to like Windex these down after a little bit.
Yeah, they do get a lot of fingerprints.
But I mean, that's with the nature of the component.
Yeah.
But overall, though, I think it's cool.
Yeah, I would probably say that this is more of a try before you buy type of game, because I don't think this is going to appeal to everyone. People that like more meatier pick up and deliver games, I think, are going to find that this is maybe too simplistic for their taste.
It says 14 and up, and it can go up to 90 minutes. Again, with us, we kind of already know our moves. We can go quicker.
Yeah, in a 4-player game, that's definitely going to change.
So for a 14 up, I think if you're, you know, maybe 10, and you've got grasp on good pick up and deliver games, you could easily pick this one up.
That being said, this would be a good entry level pick up and deliver game. And like I said, you know, it's got the table presence, so I think it's going to have the little cool factor. The kids are going to love playing with those little trains, I think.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's very tactile.
All right, so that is Maglev Metro from Bezier Games, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, click that like and subscribe button. You can also follow us on social media like Facebook.
And Twitter at DadBeDaughter.
And if you like what we do and you want to support us, you can visit our Patreon page. So thanks for watching.
Thanks.